Welcome to the Vibers Podcast with your host with the most, Bundleza.
Yeah, big cow imbuzi, I came to kill. Like an eagle, absorb the game. I came back stronger like Vicky Rick. God is a witness, and Zinagum Shiso came with a heat, I resemble the sun. BOZARPS, they were sleeping on me, so I gave them blankets. Ain't nobody gonna do it better than a boy. She's a drama queen like Sophie Double. Mina Gingabi like Shaka Zula.
Hi guys, welcome to the Good Vibes Podcast. My name is Bundleza for the Majera Mawaz and we're back again with another episode, guys. Woo. We are so happy. Why are we happy, boy?
We happy because we bought equipment, bro.
We bought equipment. You remember I told you guys that please bear with us, man. You know we're gonna get you the greatest sound ever, and yeah, man. Thanks to God, man, and stuff like that. We managed to buy an equipment. You understand?
Yep.
So I'm very happy. I am very happy, and I'm very happy, and I'm very happy.
We are happy.
I just want to say thanks to God, man, and my ancestors. You know, big things are coming. I suppose. No, I know good things are coming.
And you probably
bigger things are coming. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, man, I'm very excited for the journey, man. What an investment! This is an investment. I believe in a thing of to make money, you have to spend money.
Mm-hmm.
You understand?
So that money can make
and thank you so much, man. Right now, if you're watching the episode, please tell us where you're watching the episode, where are you located, and stuff like that, so you can see that we have a bigger, community than, I'd say our location. So right now, where are you watching this episode right now? Which province, which city, which district, which town, which postal code?
Share, comment.
So yeah, man. Yeah, please also still engage. Please ask questions and stuff like that. My boy, how are you, man?
Oh man, I'm doing good, eh? And
You're
how
doing
about
good.
you?
Nah, man, I'm doing fairly decent. Yeah. What a week we had last week. Was a very rough week.
Indeed.
I was very busy last week, man, and I feel like right now I've recovered. And yeah, man. With that being said, man, yeah, how was your week?
Last week?
Yeah.
It was a busy week.
Yeah. In terms of what?
In terms of doing a lot of things like work, school work, all that kind of things. So it was a very busy week, stressing week though.
Yeah.
It's a stressing week, eh? Yeah.
You say it was a very stressful week.
It was a stressful week, eh?
That's crazy, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
And how was yours?
my week was very, let's say, adventurous. I went to Johannesburg. I had to travel to Johannesburg and get some equipment, which is right here right now. And damn, man, I'm broke. I'm broke, chief. You understand? I just splashed a young 3K.
Oh.
You understand? But it's good. It's good, man. It is what it is, man. You understand? It is what it is. But yeah, you win some, you lose some.
Yeah.
And if you're passionate about something, you don't even feel the knock. You understand? Because I am one person. I don't like spending money on useless things. You understand? So if this is like beneficial for my future, you understand, then so be it, man. I had to sacrifice for the TV, man. I have a vision, I want one day for me, for this what we call it, this thing, whatever we're doing right now, just pick it up. Whatever we're doing right now, to just don't bump it.
Yeah.
You see what's going on now. The enemy doesn't want us to talk about good things.
But we going forward, bro.
Nah, the enemy's not gonna win, chief. The enemy's not gonna win.
And he can never win.
Never. The enemy's not gonna win, chief.
Never ever.
And in the name of Jesus, amen.
Amen.
Yeah, just put it there. And yeah, as I was saying before, I was rudely interrupted by that light. It's what was I saying? I want to build something here, man. I want to build a legacy, to leave behind for my children's children, man. Because
For the upcoming generation.
When I'm 30 years old, I want to be living like the 2020. That's what I want. That's what I'm grinding in my 20s, And yeah, man. I want to one day from my mouth to God's ears, man, to have a big platform, something similar to the Podcast and Chill Network. You understand? Because I want to be my own Tyler Perry. You understand? I wanna do that, man. And
you are actually gonna do it.
You understand? And if someone like MacG, technically, this guy only became rich in his 30s. When he was like 31. No, not 31. He started the podcast in 2018. He was 31. But the podcast started booming in 2021.
So like that's like 2 years later.
Basically, two to 3 years, and he built it. You understand? He didn't give up. And right now he's living lavish lives, dog. That guy has two beverages of himself. He has the Chiller's Punch. He has the Grandeur. He has 5 podcasts, which is the Podcast and Chill Network with him and Soul. He has the On-Site ZA, Banter League, the Betway one. He has Spreading Humor. He has Piano Pulse. He has People Need Comedy, PNC. So this guy has a platform. You understand?
Yeah.
And now he's on DSTV, man. Trying to make TV great again. You understand?
Yeah.
So if that guy doesn't inspire you, because I watched the video recently. Do you have data?
Yeah, I do.
I think you're connected to the Wi-Fi. Let me check something. It's on TikTok.
Bro, you know the ads,
The what?
The ads, bro. I'm gonna pay a lot of ads before it actually goes there, so
So I'll put it here. I'll put it here somewhere.
It's 8.
This guy, bro, is traveling. Some people, like, they took him a video while he was traveling, like on the road, on the highway. This guy was traveling in a Mercedes-Benz 4-pipe convertible. That car is like 2-point-something million.
Oof. Damn.
Nah, come on, chief.
Damn.
Ah, come on, chief.
Damn.
This thing is possible.
Oof.
This guy was rejected by the industry, man.
By the world, basically.
He was rejected by the industry. He was fired from radio. You understand? They were like, nah, man, you just a nobody. And he was like, okay, fair, I'll show you who I am. That's why I don't blame his arrogancy. I can understand why he's arrogant, because
I love his
he worked
attitude.
hard for what he has.
Yeah.
You understand? Now he has the biggest platform in Africa. You understand? You have to recognize that. Man.
So I can just see, like,
he has sponsorship like the 50 Bad. He has sponsorships like Striped Horse. Recently it was Jack Daniels. Strongbow for the Spreading Humor one. He has the what's this one? Betway for the On-Site ZA, the soccer podcast he has. He also has they had a thing with Spreading Humor with Vodacom and what's that? Kit Kat. Like, this guy's good, man. He's good. You can't have 5 podcasts and you don't know what you're doing.
And you're on your own.
Now his podcast has departments. Oof. There's a person who's in charge of this and this and this and this.
Yeah.
And he only started his podcast at his sofa, which he was about to be evicted from his apartment in Midrand. On his sofa with his friend who worked a 9-to-5 job, but he wasn't working at the time. His wife now, his then girlfriend, was the only one working. And like, shout out to Naledi, bro. Like, Naledi didn't give up on that guy, and now she's living off that life. You understand? And now they're married. They have 2 kids. It's happily ever after. You understand? That is why I don't believe, like, as a guy, as a male, you shouldn't date a baddie. Don't date a baddie, bro. Like, don't date a baddie. Don't date a fully furnished house. No. Foundation phase of the builder. You understand? That chick that you grew up with in the hood, don't forget her when you're in the big lights. You understand? You understand? Truth. You understand? You understand?
Yeah.
So I mean, shout out to MacG's wife. Shout out to MacG's wife. Shout out to that lady right now, man. Shout out to that lady right now. You understand?
I guess they knew.
I'm sold. You understand? So yeah, shout out to, I just wanted to pay homage to MacG for that. You understand? But anyway, speaking of us, man,
Back to us.
back to us, man. I hope you guys are still enjoying the podcast. And with that being said, what are the most craziest things you've ever experienced in high school?
One of the craziest things I've ever experienced in high school.
Yeah.
I've seen or
what's going on
experienced.
here? Yo.
It was going down, eh?
Yeah, what happened?
You know, I once saw somebody being given a blowjob.
Nah, you lying, bro.
Bro, I'm telling you, bro.
Wait.
I'm telling you. But
Wait.
it's like it was in my old school.
Yeah. I'm saying like wait.
During school,
That's
just
crazy.
a free period, you know.
In the class or wait?
Nah, not in the classroom. Like in the fields, bro.
What are you doing in the classroom? Hey, shout out to Wallet man. I still love the
So basically, yeah, they were having like a blowjob.
that's crazy.
No, it was
You
crazy.
saw it.
I saw it. I wasn't actually
Did you laugh?
experiencing
Did you laugh or something?
Of course
That's
I did.
That's
I
crazy.
almost took a video,
Yeah.
but I felt like nah.
You're gonna get in trouble.
Yeah, I'm gonna get in trouble.
Because
So
obviously it's gonna trend, and then you were the one who took the video, and you know how sensitive, let's say, people are right now.
even though they didn't see me,
people,
though,
yeah, people even unalive themselves, kill themselves because of that, and
Yeah.
that conscience is gonna be on you for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
You understand? Yeah, don't do that. And then what happened? So you stopped them or what?
I didn't, bro.
You watched?
No. I was actually passing, bro, and then I saw what happened, and then the girl saw me because the guy was enjoying, you know. The guy was basically enjoying it. The girl saw me, and then she stopped everything.
I thought you were like, oh damn.
Nah,
no.
I mean, I have my own.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah.
That's crazy, man.
So yeah,
That's crazy.
yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's what happened.
Have you ever had a crush on a teacher? Be honest.
Yeah. I don't want to lie.
Was
Yeah.
it English or math?
It was an assistant teacher.
Ah, it's not a teacher, man. We all have that, man. We all have a crush on that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I understand what you're saying.
But teachers, so nah, I haven't.
Because they're old.
Yeah.
Alright. So I understand, man. So the craziest thing I've ever seen was obviously stupid things like that, you understand?
Mhm.
But I've seen a situation whereby let me just keep quiet.
Nah,
This one is crazy.
come on with it. Come
This one
on
is
with
crazy.
it. Nah, come on with it, bro.
This is a
Cause
crazy
I'm
one.
willing
This
to
one.
listen, eh?
This one is crazy. You
Come on,
understand?
bro.
This one is crazy.
Come on,
dog.
bro. Take it out.
I've actually seen like a teacher
Mhm.
making out with a student,
Oof. Mhm.
like a male teacher.
Yeah.
You understand? So, yeah. Then I was like, what's going on? But I thought I was dreaming. You understand?
Yeah.
But it was like after, like it was during our exams,
Mhm.
like exam period. You understand?
Mhm.
But like obviously at that time, the student is technically an adult. And I mean because you no longer belong to the school. You belong to the government basically because we were I think it was actually our last exam. So I don't mind
Grade 12.
grade 12, and that person was like older than us. She was like more than 18. I think she was like 20 or something like that.
Oh,
She's a grown up. Like,
yeah,
she knows
yeah,
and she also had a baby. So
Ah.
yeah, she was a grown up. You understand? So with that being said, like I'm saying to you right now, we've had I've done a question. What do they call it? A questionnaire on Instagram. Somebody commented this thing. She was like, she needs help. You understand?
The same girl. Oh.
No, man. I'm talking about a different thing right now.
Oh, yeah.
I did a questionnaire
on Instagram, and then somebody commented.
Yeah, people commented. So they want our advice, basically. You understand? She was like, I'm in a situation whereby, so her name is anonymous. I can't say her name.
Yeah, of course.
I'm in a situation whereby I'm in love with this guy. You understand? Basically, maybe the boyfriend.
Yeah.
She doesn't specify.
Yeah.
I'm in love with this guy, but he also seems like he's in love with me. I'm speaking like I'm her now.
Yeah.
I'm in love with this guy. He also seems like he's in love with me.
Yeah.
But because I've been hurt a lot in the past, I'm refraining myself to be open to him. Basically, she has philophobia. So what's your take on that? What must he do?
What must she?
She, yeah. Because she's the one who's complaining.
From my opinion, I think like she should heal first.
But heal how, man? There's no such a thing of time heals. No, man, you always remember that thing. It's just that life goes on.
But like she wouldn't move on in a she wouldn't like how can I say this? She wouldn't actually treat him.
Basically, this new guy will suffer for other people's incompetency.
That's what I want to say.
Yeah. That's the word of the day.
That's
Incompetency. Last thing, what was the word of the day? I don't remember. Let me remember. Because the week before was professional, and then the other week was how can I forget this?
It wasn't precisely. No, it wasn't.
No, it wasn't precisely, but it was. But yeah, we'll get it, man. Please comment which word. What was the word of the day? If you were watching that. Yeah. So what? It's wrong.
I don't know.
You don't know.
She should just go with the flow because like she should actually.
That's the thing. She says she's a lover girl, man.
She loves the guy, the new guy.
She's also a lover girl. Like that's how she expresses her love. She goes like all out.
Oh.
She's like that type of lover. You understand? So she's in a predicament right now.
You know, from my view, I don't have like advice because like we don't know what's gonna happen like in a new relationship.
Yeah.
You know? So I don't have advice. I don't know about you.
I feel like for me, ne, without contradicting myself, sit down with the guy.
Okay.
You know, talk to him, tell him what happened in your past. You understand? Make him understand how you're feeling right now, and make him understand why you're feeling how you're feeling right now. Because apparently it's like the guy is aware that she's pulling back, so it's kind of hurting the guy. I feel like you should just like tell him that
what's happening,
what happened and what's happening. You understand? And what does she want to happen? You understand? So that if the guy doesn't understand, then surely it's gonna be a repetition, and now it's gonna be a pattern whereby she's getting hurt over and over again by the same type of men. Because apparently she says she's always attracting bad boys. You understand?
Yeah.
So I feel like it's kind of her fault. You understand? But in the same contrary, I've once received this advice: never date your crush. Keep it a crush.
You shouldn't.
Keep it a crush because you're gonna get hurt. And the same toxic trait that lured you to the person is gonna be the same for another girl who's he's gonna cheat with. Basically, you understand? So obviously, if you see like this guy's a bad boy, but he's hella attractive, I'm going for him. What makes you sure that you're gonna be the only one?
Because like she saw like he's a bad guy.
Yeah.
He's a bad boy, not a bad guy. He's a
bad boy.
But like she's attracted to him.
Yeah.
That's a fault. Like you
That's her fault.
That's a fault, bro.
You understand?
Yeah.
So I feel like we're bad at giving advices, but you know what I mean? I feel like it's because I speak from I've been in that situation.
Oh yeah.
You understand? It's the type of thing. So just go with the flow. And if the guy's not for you, or just talk to him. If the guy's not for you, then let him go.
That's what I say. Just go with the flow.
There are plenty of fish in the sea. You understand? But and there's also another one, if I remember correctly. She was like, I'm caught up in a situation whereby my boyfriend of 3 months is complaining that I'm too close to my bestie of 2 years.
But in the first place, why would she allow herself to be in a relationship while she has a male bestie?
You understand?
I complain too.
You understand? Bro. So I don't know what's gonna happen now, cause already the relationship is over because the fact that she's comparing already. I have a male bestie, so you're not gonna ruin my relationship with my male bestie.
Nah, bro.
Why is he a male bestie in the first place?
In the first place, in 2 years.
That is why you're called a boyfriend. You're a friend, but a boy. And she's a girl, and she's a friend. She's a girlfriend. Why should you have a girlfriend, best girlfriend, best boyfriend? That's basically what a female or male bestie is.
Because like the male bestie comes first.
Precisely.
Because like you just said.
And I feel like if we're dating, we should have a friendship type of thing.
Yeah.
Because we're not all gonna be like lovey-dovey and stuff like that. Sometimes you need to be goofy, have fun, make her laugh. You understand? Because I've realized something. It's either you need to be super rich or super funny to have a girlfriend. Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Yeah.
She should just like leave the relationship or just continue with it. You understand? I mean, it's her choice at the end of the day. Going to lighter things right now. Who do you think right now in our location, Mukas Nyaron, who's killing it in the game in terms of music? Who are the upcoming cats? Take a shout out to them, whatever. And why do you say that?
Music,
of course, music. Because you should be you should be man.
Yeah. I'd say like there's a guy called King Wavy. Yeah, you know him?
I don't know.
Yeah, he's an piano artist. Yeah. And me and my crew. Yeah. Me and my crew.
Yeah.
Even though like
take a shout out to them. Who are they?
Take a shout out to Double Trouble.
Yeah.
Take a shout out to Double Trouble himself. He calls himself Double Trouble, and there's another guy who calls himself Double Trouble too. So like it's both of them.
Are they in the same crew?
Yeah, we're in the same crew.
Yeah.
And then shout out to Hakim.
Yeah.
They call him Kim.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I've noticed some other dudes like Lekwa.
Yeah.
Yeah, Khalefo. There's a yeah. There's a lot of them. One of my friends too. V-Star. Then there's a group named 018 Hub. So yeah, shout out to them. There's only guys that I know.
They're pushing the guys.
I think so. I haven't known of a like
yeah.
I think so. That's all my opinion.
Yeah, that's your own opinion. All right.
Shout out to them.
Yeah, shout out to them, man. So with that being said, you have anything else in your mind? Going to the week, whatever.
Nah.
Yeah, nothing. All right, man. Thank you guys. If you are here and you've reached this episode so far, and with that being said, thank you so much for watching this episode. Make sure to like, share, comment, subscribe, all the good stuff. We are the vibers. You are the vibers. We are all vibers right here. It's the Good Vibes Podcast with your host with the most. We out.
Shout out. Woo!